In today's video, I'm going to be going over the best lineup you could get in day one Madden 23 Ultimate Team. We have officially gotten reveals for all the top 10s we're going to get, so it's about that time to go ahead and go over what I think is going to be the best lineup. Now, throughout this video, I am going to be giving you guys some other tips because you don't always want the best card, especially day one. I know that might sound a little bit weird to say, but some of these cards are just going to literally, you're going to get rid of them. They're going to be going for like half of what they were, especially after the first legend drop. And we are going to go ahead and start out going through left tackle through tight end first. Before we get into the offensive line, I do want to go ahead and shout out the comment of the day real quick. And offensive line is one where we didn't get top 10 reveals for each position, but at left tackle, the best one we've seen, or the only one we've seen, is going to be ONE right here. He's going to be a very solid left tackle. Now, do I think you should take your rookie premiere on one of the left tackles? Probably not. In my head, I think Trent Williams is probably going to be the best left tackle day one if I had to like make a guess, right? But again, we didn't really get to see him, so ONE, the best one we've seen. Now, left guard is interesting because left guard is going to be another rookie premiere, but he's going to be in my top 5 choices for rookie premieres you could get if you did all your Madden 22 tokens. It's going to be Luke Hideki. So Luke Hideki at left guard, the reason why I like him and also the right guard as well, they get post up, and I want a guaranteed post up at my guards. That's really all I need. They don't need to be the best in the world run blocking, pass blocking. Give me that post up ability and I feel super comfortable. Now, potentially if like ONE or like the center or right tackle, it got leaked like, hey, they can get secure protector, I would be a lot higher on them. And then at center, give me Tyler Linderbaum. Again, the only center we saw. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time going over him, but I do think he is going to be a really good center. Off the top of my head, maybe like Creed Humphrey or something might be better than him, but he is going to be a good center day one. When I was talking about Luke Hideki, I was saying right guard was again in my top 5 choices for rookie premiere. That person is going to go ahead and be Zion Johnson. Zion Johnson versus Logan Bruss. The reason why I like Zion Johnson a little bit more, he's a slightly better pass blocker. If you run the ball more than you pass the ball, then you choose Logan Bruss. I pass the ball more than I run the ball, so I like Zion Johnson a little bit more. And then at right tackle, give me Abraham Lucas. So Abraham Lucas, I think, is going to be the best right tackle day one. Reason being is he has crazy high like pass blocking stats. He has like 85 pass block finesse, 85 pass block power, only like 70 something run block. So he's not a great run blocker. Like, he's not even really a good run blocker. But again, if you're someone like me that passes the ball basically like every single play, Abraham Lucas is going to be like a godsend, especially against like all the elite pass rushers we're going to have to go up against. Now, position I do think is on lock. Like tight end, I don't see changing. Best tight end in the game, day one, Donald Parham. Donald Parham is going to be a problem. So he's 6'8", 85 speed. I believe that's the fastest tight end in the game. And he's also 6'8". He also has 80 short running, 85 medium, or it's the other way around. Can't remember off the top of my head. But he also, I thought that was mid out elite on him. He gets deep out elite. Like, this card is going to be insane. Now, if you also did read some of the dev deep dive, they talked about height on receivers and stuff. You get increased contested catches and mismatch situations. And I don't know if y'all are thinking the same thing I am, but 6'8", that is a mismatch versus everyone in the game not named Mike Evans at safety. So Donald Parham is going to be a little bit wild, I think. Definitely, I think a must cop. Like, I think you are going to need Donald Parham on your team. And hey, y'all, I'm now in the top left. Now we're going to be going over the receivers, quarterbacks, and running backs. So at my wide receiver 1, give me Tyreek Hill. And you might see the Tua jersey in the back. No, I'm not being biased, I promise. I am a Dolphins fan, but Tyreek Hill, you already know, man, fastest receiver in the game, 87 speed on him, but also combined with the speed, he has great route running. He has 85 short, 85 medium, 85 deep route running. There's only one other receiver in the game that has that combo like him, and he is also going to be our wide receiver 3/4. You'll get what I'm saying in a second. But also, smaller receivers last year really weren't that great. Given how the beta played though, I didn't really find that smaller receivers didn't get their toes in. Like, I felt like the sideline animations were a lot better, especially with the smaller receivers. So Tyreek Hill should actually be really good this year. And in like Madden 21, smaller receivers actually did a better job of beating man coverage too, just given their player model and like the way they move. It was going to be really interesting to see like big receivers for small receivers. Now at wide receiver 2 though, I think Tyquan Thornton is a lock. He is for sure in my top 5 rookie premier choices as well. He's up to 86 speed with 80s for route running, and he's also 6'3". You get a really like fast, like shorter receiver in Tyreek Hill, and then you get the speed of Tyquan Thornton that's also pretty tall as well. So it's kind of like you get Tyreek Hill speed but 6'3". Like, he's going to be super nice. At wide receiver 3, technically, I think the 3rd best receiver in the game at launch is going to be Keyshawn Johnson. Keyshawn Johnson is a team captain, but I'm going to be completely honest with y'all, man. I don't see myself taking Keyshawn Johnson. I feel like with all the receivers you're getting, it's going to be a waste. Now on my team personally, my like God squad, I'm going to be running a Dolphins team again. I I'm a Dolphins fan. So I'm gonna have Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and potentially Tyquan Thornton on the team. Yes, I'm gonna have Patriots on a Dolphins team. You can yell at me if you want. But if you guys pre-ordered the game, you get an 83 Jalen Waddle with 86 speed, which Keyshawn Johnson is 85 speed and he's 6'4" and has some good route running, right? So I think he's the third best receiver in the game, but is he worth getting a team captain spot over like using a Jalen Waddle type of card, right? I really don't think so. If I was like a no money spent player, I would take Keyshawn Johnson. I'd take Keyshawn Johnson, Tyquan Thornton with my rookie premieres if I did in Madden 22, and then I'd take Gabriel Davis, the 86 overall in the headliner promo. So there's a lot of like variability of what I would do at receiver given like the circumstance. I do think these are the 3 best receivers, but again, I don't like taking Keyshawn Johnson, a team captain. So instead at wide receiver 3, I'm gonna go with Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp's kind of nasty. He has 85 speed, but then he also has like the Tyreek Hill route running, 85 short, 85 medium, 85 deep route running, and he's going to be like 6'2", 6'3", I believe. Now at running back, give me Joe Mixon. Now this is another one I am going to give you guys some tips with. Unless you're just loaded with coins, I would not take Joe Mixon. I think it's going to be a slight little waste. He's 86 speed, which is good. It's tied like second fastest offensive player in the game with like a bunch of receivers. He is the best running back day one, but the thing is, he's not that much better than Jonathan Taylor. You know, I would rather use like a Jonathan Taylor that's going to be way less coins than him, that'll probably get the backfield mismatch ability as well. Even over using Jonathan Taylor, I'd rather just use the 82 Cordell Patterson, get my coins up, wait till a legend drop, or just wait till like a better like budget running back comes out. Because I feel like Joe Mixon's gonna be a waste of coins. Like the first legend drop's gonna hit and he's just gonna be like going for like half of what he was. And then at quarterback, give me Josh Allen. Now, me personally, once again, I'm gonna be rocking Aaron Rodgers at quarterback because I like that slinger one release. But based on stats and everything, I think I have to say Josh Allen is the best. He's 80 speed with the highest throw power in the game with 89, and he also has 80 plus for accuracy everywhere. So yeah, I think Josh Allen, once again, just like last year, gonna be the best quarterback in the game day one. And yeah, that's what the offense is looking like. Let's go ahead, jump into the defense. And for defense right here, first off, we're gonna go through free safety to the linebackers to strong safety. Now at free safety, give me Jesse Bates. Now, free safety was actually between 2 Bengals. It was between Dax Hill and Jesse Bates. I picked Jesse Bates over Dax Hill. Dax Hill is a speed point faster. Jesse Bates is going to be 85 speed, but the main difference I saw between the two was the fact that Jesse Bates has 87 zone coverage. Dax Hill has 79, which if you don't know how zone coverage tiers work, it goes in tiers of 5. So Jesse Bates hits the 85 zone coverage tier. Dax Hill only hits 75. So you're going to see a major difference between Jesse Bates and Dax Hill given how they play in zone. And my free safety would mainly be in zone. He wouldn't really be in man. And then we're going over to strong safety real quick. So strong safety, I'm gonna be honest, there wasn't really a ton of great strong safeties. This is a potential spot where you could use your all Madden player Cam Chancellor. I think that's a fine choice, but me personally, I'll just take Derwin James. I think Derwin James is good enough. It's like 84 speed, 80 man, 80 zone. He's gonna be pretty solid. Probably gonna be one of the first people you replace off this squad, but yeah, we're gonna move into right outside linebacker now. Right outside linebacker is interesting. So I didn't pick Cam. Instead, I picked Micah Parsons. I think all Madden player, I think Micah Parsons is your best choice. So here's why. So EA is literally trying to make you guys not use safeties at linebacker unless it's like 3rd and long. And me personally, given the way defense plays, I don't want to give up like easy 4, 5, 10-yard gains on the run because my safeties at linebacker react slower. I'm going to be using linebackers this year. I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to be using linebackers, and I get the best user probably day one. So Micah Parsons is going to be pretty tall. I think he's like 6'3". He gets the lurker ability, and he's 86 speed. I really can't ask for much more for a linebacker day one. He's going to be a staple in my defense. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I have a plan of exactly what I'm going to do with Micah Parsons, and I think I'm going to have some really good defense day one because I think there's going to be a lot of stubborn people that refuse to not use safeties at linebacker, and when they get ran on, they're gonna start complaining. And then at my middle linebacker, so I'm gonna be in a nickel normal type of set, so I'm only gonna be using 2 linebackers, and the other linebacker I'd use is Fred Warner. Like, I feel like that's the obvious choice. Fred Warner is gonna be 86 speed. That's tied for the second fastest offensive player in the game, so he's gonna be the same speed as like a Tyquan Thornton. One thing I don't like about him is he doesn't hit 80 zone coverage, and I do want to know if he does get lurker, because if he doesn't get lurker, no, it's not the end of the world. I am still gonna be using linebackers either way. Again, I'm not trying to get toted on, but I would like to see if he did get lurker. But yeah, I think Fred Warner is fantastic. Now, my middle linebacker number 2, give me Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons is going to be the second best pass coverage in my opinion. 83 speed, like 6'3", but he also hits 80 zone coverage. And as an 83 overall, I doubt he can go ahead and get that lurker ability. If you're running like a 3-4, it is going to kind of suck. And then at left outside linebacker, give me a Von Miller. Von Miller narrowly edged out TJ Watt for me. I like his balance of power moves and finesse moves more than TJ's like dominant, I think it was finesse moves. And my defense, Von Miller is not going to be like a left outside linebacker that drops into coverage. He's going to be a defensive end. He's going to be an edge that constantly gets out to the quarterback. And now I am up at the top left again. I'm going to be going over my cornerbacks and defensive line. So at cornerback number 1, give me L'Jarius Sneed. I think he's the best card in the game. Day 1, best card in the game. 88 speed on him, has 89 man with 84 zone. An absolute problem. And I believe he's like 6 foot, 6'1" as well. He's tall. He's going to get acrobat. He is the fastest player in the game. Best corner in the game. Literally no other explanation. Best corner in the game. At cornerback number 2, give me Jalen Ramsey. I think Jalen Ramsey was statted crazily, man. 86 speed on him. Great man, great zone as well. He's going to lock people up. And then at my cornerback number 3 spot, give me the rookie premier Kaiir Elam. 6'2", 6'3" corner. I believe he's 6'2". Again, 86 speed with some really good man and zone. Now let's get into the pass rush. At right end, give me Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald, I feel like he needs no introduction, man. He's a problem. He's going to be an absolute beast. Now, right and left end could potentially play Aaron Donald or the left end card out of position. Like go into the card, choose secondary position left end, or choose secondary position right end for the left end. Hope that wasn't confusing, but I am going to show the left end first. My left end is going to be Myles Garrett. I feel like those two guys are just way too good not to be your pass rushers. Left end was a weaker position, so I went with the 2 guys that are actually dominant. Now, if you're only rushing 3 people at the passer, like say you're in like a dollar type of formation or like a 3-3-5 normal or a 3-3-5 wide, I would have Von Miller as like one of the like defensive ends. I'd have Myles Garrett as the other defensive end, and I'd have Aaron Donald being basically the nose tackle. But if you're in a 4 down lineman set like I'm going to be in, I'm going to have Von Miller on the edge, Myles Garrett on the edge, Aaron Donald in the interior, and a defensive tackle, Sam Adams. Sam Adams, again, very underwhelmed with the defensive tackles we've seen so far. We didn't get a top 10 defensive tackle rating, but yeah, Sam Adams, he has really good power moves, terrible finesse moves, decent speed though. Just gonna be a position that I don't want to have to upgrade for a while. But yeah, y'all, that has been my best lineup going into Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what your lineup's gonna look like day 1. Let me know some players that you're excited to use. If you did enjoy this video, you enjoy content like this, make sure to go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe. We're dropping daily Madden 23 content. Now, if you want to see me use this team or a team very similar to it, make sure to go ahead, check the links in the description, hit the Twitch with a follow. I would greatly appreciate that. We're going to be streaming for hours over there. I appreciate y'all clicking on to this video though. If you guys want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I did a tier list with all the headliner players going in the Madden 23 Ultimate Team.